Hey y'all, I'm here from SkyrimScripting.com to give you a brief demonstration of a Skyrim mod named Console Equip. Now this is a strange one. You know that console where you hit the tilde key and it kind of goes whoop and you can type in some commands and it goes whoop? Now that is the interface that this mod uses to manage your player and NPC's equipment. So let's take a brief look at it. So let's check out these files. If we download this using our mod manager, this requires two other mods, one called custom console commands, which lets you add this equip command, and another one called Power of Three's Papyrus Extender. Let's grab both of these, see if they have their own requirements. Not the VR version, we want this one, and it requires address library for SKSE plugins. Okay. Which requires SKSE presumably, but I already have that. So I've got Nexus downloading this, and Nexus downloading this one, and Nexus downloading this one in a second. And now this one requires SKSE, which I already have set up, and it also requires Papyrus util. So this is a bunch of requirements across all of these different mods. Requires SKSE, but we've already got it, so that one's installing, and now finally, come on, is it downloading? Console Equip, cool. Let's check this out. That one is downloading. I have my Vortex set up so it automatically will install and enable them. So let's kick this off with SKSE and see what it looks like. And here we are in game. Now I'm not going to start a new game and go on that cart ride or anything. I'm just going to use a debug function where you can open up the console and type COC and then a cell, like Riverwood is a location. So that basically teleports you somewhere. And we end up here with some random dude. It's raining. Cool. He's wearing this crazy helmet. And so now if we open up the console, let's try this equip command. Now we can already see that this kind of is buggy. If you run it, the screen, the console kind of like flashes for a second. But okay, let's give it a shot. It looks like we save an outfit name. Let's save this current outfit with this horn helmet as equip save. And the documentation says you can just do E if you want to. E save combat. And then let's take off that ridiculous helmet. We'll take off the gauntlets, and we'll call this town. Cool, and then you can already guess what's going to happen. If you wanted to, you could pop this open really quickly and say where combat and close it, and now you have your axe and whatever. Where town. Looks like Townie still has that axe, so I'll go into my weapons and I'll get rid of that war axe, and now I'll save it again. Now if we load combat, it gets that axe, and let's try our town again. Good, he doesn't have that. And now we can do this with other characters as well. We can run over to some NPC.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
Cool, here's some NPCs talking about a dragon.
It was as big as...
And this whole thing is based off of the console.
It flew right
So
over
if
the
you've
back.
used the console for this before, you can select a door and type unlock to unlock it, and you can select characters. So if these are your NPCs, Equip lets you kind of save them, so you can just add them to the system as like Bob, and we can add this one, Sally, and then you can look at all of your active aliases, or you could remove one of them just by name like that. So let's manage the clothing. So let's say for Bob we want to save this outfit as town, but let's give him something else. There's a plane flying by. They obviously don't know that I'm recording a screencast. Get some ridiculous armor for him. You can just page up and page down in the console to scroll. Some chitin armor. How do you say that? I'm gonna, because I have them selected, I can just type add item, one of these codes, and add it to the inventory. So I'll just do one of these, I don't know, 402916B, and that adds one item, but he's not wearing it, so I'll equip it as well.
Dragons now, is it?
Oh, it was her.
If you
Her
keep on
selected
like
in
this, it'll...
console. Fine, let's select him. Totally different number. Let's select them both. And let's give him this one. An item about a Blackguard's armor for 2AD33-1, and then we'll equip it on him.
Town will think you're crazy.
Cool, so they both got the
And
city
I've got
armor, and
better-
we could save it, of course. So for Bob, we can save this as, just armor. And for Sally, we could do the same thing. And you can totally imagine what's going to happen if we say, East Sally Ware Town.
You'll see.
Where are you town? Did we save a town outfit? We never saved a town
Dragon.
outfit. Don't go away, guy. You Bob Ware Town.
It'll kill
And
us
he's wearing
all.
his town outfit. I think he's about to disappear through that door, but we can have him wear armor again.
You'll vote
And he's wearing the armor.
me.
And for her, did we already save this as armor? We did. It's kind of what this thing does. It's missing some cool features. Like right now, you can't trade things with them and like address them based off of things you have in your inventory. Like if you use add item menu and you want to go get some cool armor and give it to them, so that might be a thing that's coming. You also can't list all of the outfits that are available. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. It's super non-immersive to use this console. And actually, by the time we were done using this, I kind of no longer noticed this annoyance, which is when you look at it and you run it, it does this annoying little flash. Apparently, if the mod gets re-authored in C++, it might be possible to get rid of that, but that's not a certainty. So that is what this mod does. It is called Console Equip, and it can be found on Nexus Mods. So that's it. Hope you find it interesting. It's neat. If nothing else, I think it's just an example. It's a neat demonstration of this custom console commands mod that lets you make custom console commands. And I think this is more for mod authors than actual users, but actually it turns out it's kind of convenient, isn't it? Kind of wanna change some outfits. So maybe I'll give these people in town some random outfits, and meanwhile you can go play with it in person. So alright, thank you so much and enjoy.